guys. What's going on tonight? How is everyone doing? Just looking everything up here. Trying to get us up. Oh, we're right there. Let me shut the volume off because I know it's probably on. Because I've been watching some videos. So what is going on? Hey Deborah, hey Jennifer. How are you guys tonight? Hey Dee, how are you doing? Hey Laura. So, hey Marlene. So I put a little poll out before I went live tonight and asked everyone what they wanted me to make, whether it be, hey Deborah, hey Karen, hey Elaine, whether they wanted me to make an angel or a poinsettia. And the poinsettia won big time. Hey Darlene. So we're gonna make a poinsettia. That's how they say it. I always said poinsettia, but then it's spelled I-A. Hey Kathy. Hey Donna. Can't see what you're doing. I know, Judy, I haven't started yet. Just welcoming everyone in right now. So I put a poll out to see, because I've had several people say, are you ever going to make a poinsettia? So I say poinsettia, but it's a poinsettia, I guess. Hey Linda, hey Tammy. Yeah, hey Gina. So I have to make an angel coming up. Hey Karen, hey Risa. But a lot of people have asked me to do a poinsettia. Hey Dawn, hey Sue Ann. So we're gonna put the camera down and get started. Hey Linda. Still can't see comments on your iPad. I can't either, which really is aggravating. Hey Barbara, I'm okay. How are you? Hey Dawn. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with the comments on the iPads. It works on the phone, but it does not work on the iPad. I'm having the same problem. I don't know what is going on. Hey Linda, it's very aggravating. Hey Gary. So hey Jean, I have put a what do you call it when you complain to Facebook? So everyone who's having the problem needs to complain to Facebook. Hey Sandy, because I don't think they're gonna do it just for me. Hey Linda, and I don't know if they realize they're having this problem. Hey Elizabeth, and it's weird that it works on the iPhone. Hey Brenda, turn your iPads. That didn't work for me, Luann. Turning my iPad sideways did not work for me. So I mean, when I clicked on the screen, there's a little square thing in the top right hand corner and it says comments off. I tapped that, slid the screen back and forth, turned the iPad, nothing turns it on. So I don't know if they did that on purpose or what. But we're going to put this camera down and get started. So if you're not following my page, please do so. And if you have not, hey Shar, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please go and do so. No, it does not help to turn it sideways. I don't know what it is. Comments work on the phone, but not on my iPad. It's working on this, thank goodness. But and I don't know why. Hey Mary Lou, hey Becky, hey Kathy. So I've already preloaded the board. I just turned, did it work, Deborah? Hey Helen. I hate it that we can't see comments. I couldn't do it all night last night. You don't see the comments either? That's if you have an iPhone, maybe you can look at the iPhone for the comments. Hey Iris, I don't know why they work on the iPhone and not the iPad. I don't know what they've done. Yes, this is a lot of zip ties. Hey Raven. Yes, do not know why. I know, right Deborah? So maybe you could try turning it sideways. Yeah, I see them on this old iPad of mine. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't tried watching other people. Well, I shouldn't say that. I did watch Lori's live earlier, and I could see it on this old iPad of mine. Hey, Diane. I know, right? The iPhone works. Hey, Betty. So, hi, Barbara. Anyway, I preloaded this is the large flower board. I added extra holes on this second row here that we're using. It's really, did I do this on? No. It's really row 3. It says row 3 right here, but we're not going to use this row, so this is technically row 1. This is technically row 2, and this is technically row 3 and 4, etc. So I added zip ties in every pair of holes. And then, hey Gail, hey Kathy, hey Barbara, hey Betty. And then I put zip ties on the in-between spaces also. So there are 96 zip ties on this board. The reason I did that is because I'm using very thin mesh. And so I doubled up on everything. Right, Darlene? It is such a hassle with these comments. I don't know when they're going to get it fixed. I hope they get it fixed because it's really annoying. Hey, Venus. So, I had something happen to me twice, and hey, Kathy, and it's really gotten to me. On 2 of my posts, and I'm going to get started as I talk, because there's 96 petals, you pull the corners so the middle goes in automatically. Hey Sandy, scrunch up the middle, turn it up the pretty side, and I'm also adding glue to the petals. Hey Kim, because hey Pam, because I don't trust these thin zip ties, number one, but and especially when you're adding to the in-between, I don't think that it holds very well. So what I had happen twice, which is irritating, is under my pictures of my posts of wreaths, I've had twice now people tell me that they wanted the wreath. So, darn it, that one went on the floor, but we'll get it. So on last night's wreath, the navy wreath, I hurriedly ordered another sign and you know, I don't order just the sign because I hate paying for shipping. Hey Debbie, and all that stuff, and I've done that twice. I ordered extra material, and then I tell the people to send me their email address and the price. I mean, it's $45, okay? My wreaths are cheap. $45 plus shipping, and twice now they tell me, oh, I can't get it right now. So irritating, because I've already ordered the extra stuff for their wreaths. You know what? The wreaths aren't free. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking. Why comment you want it and then all of a sudden you don't want it? So please don't do that. I didn't both times I didn't recognize the person who did it. But if you have no intention of buying the wreath, please don't say you want it, because then someone else may want it thinking it's already sold. Hey Colleen. So that's a little irritating to me. I don't know how you guys feel, but I both times ordered other stuff I wouldn't have had to do for these people, and they pulled this, and it just gets to me. It's happened twice in just a couple weeks. So it really put me in a slump, in a bummer. Hey Sandra, I was not happy. And you know, when you don't sell a lot of wreaths and then you have to buy extra stuff and you wouldn't have had to normally, it's irritating. All right, so hey Brenda. Yes, it is rude, and it's happened twice now within just a couple weeks. So from now on, I guess I'm just going to make sure I have the money before I order any extra stuff, and I'm going to tell them they have to wait, and that's all. Because yeah, that's right, Kathy. I don't recognize the names. It's not someone that normally is on my lives, or I haven't seen them, but maybe if they're watching the replay, they'll know to please not do that anymore. But from now on, I will be waiting till I get money before I take their order. So, I know. But anyway, I'm adding in between, and I'm also adding glue. Amazon, Barbara. Yeah, something's gonna have to be done, because it's really not right, you know. I didn't have any more navy signs, and they said they wanted the navy wreath, so I ordered more navy signs. Now I have them, but yeah, cash in advance. It just really bothered me. So, you know, the first time I thought, well, I'm dumb, but the second time I let it happen again. Hey Evelyn, how's your guy doing? You're welcome, Barbara. Alright, let's forget about that because it irritates enough. So we're going to continue. Again, there's 96 zip ties on here. Hey Debbie! And I added extra again because I know, right Debbie? Well, I do PayPal, Kathy. This petal is the same as the angel. I know, Kim, I agree. So I'm going to show you how I folded it. I cut them all 9 inches. Thanks, Debbie. If we get to 200 viewers, we're going to have a thank you gift. And once we get to 4,000 on my Facebook, we'll have another thank you gift. So you pull the two corners, fold them in. Awesome. Scrunch up the middle and turn. And this is the same petal I use for the angel, for the sunflower. Thanks, Colleen. Then you put it in the zip tie. Pull the zip tie, and I add a little dab of glue. Yes, one petal to a zip tie, Karen. Hey, Carol. One petal. Again, you just take it. I cut 96 pieces of mesh. They're cut 9 inches. Yes, I got them at Hobby Lobby. Hey, Ellen. What you call it? You got that right, Marlene. I agree. If somebody ever came up with a mass production of cut mesh, it would be so exciting. Oh, goodness. 96 pieces, cut 9 inches. You don't have to add a dab of glue, but I always do for this kind of wreath because of the in-between zip ties. I'm not sure how much they hold. Yes, Harbor Freight, Kathy. That's where I got them. Thanks, Harriet. So fold it. Turn it the pretty side up. And add it. I got them at Harbor Freight, Judy. They had them at Harbor Freight. And then I got a lot of them at, do you use a rotor rye? What is that, Deborah? And then I got a lot of them at a flea market too. It used 2.5 rolls of mesh. 2.5 rolls. So if you're gonna make this, I would make sure you get at least 3 rolls of mesh. Just to be on the safe side. A rotary cutter. No, I cut with a wood burning tool, Deborah. I always cut, especially this thin mesh, with a wood burning tool. So it's okay, Judy. It's okay. You just keep doing it. I know how much of a pain it is not being able to see the comments. I was hoping that they would have gotten it fixed by now. So just pull the corners, fold it in, scrunch it, and turn it. Yeah, I was irritated last night too because I couldn't, and I don't know if I haven't. Well, on this old iPad, I was able to watch Lori and see the comments. You would burn yourself? Well, not to say I never have, but you do have to be careful. I think it is, Judy. Hey, Deborah. Yes, Deborah, this is plain old deco mesh. Pull it, scrunch up the middle, turn, and then turn it up. So what has everyone been doing this weekend? Yep, plain old deco mesh. Did I put glue on that one? I don't remember if I did or not. So we'll just add a little more. You're welcome. So irritating. Everyone complained to Facebook. You know how you can report a problem? Report the problem. My granddaughter starts tomorrow. Kids here start tomorrow. Yeah, I just don't trust these in between. Yeah. Just been home a week from daughters. Awesome, Kim. Getting ready to go camping. That sounds like fun, Gail. Yours start Wednesday. Clean the house. Yes, our kids always start early, but they get out pretty early. That's good, Marlene. You have to cut grass tomorrow? Yes, Karen, the curled side is facing the board. I'll show you again on the next cut, or fold, I'm sorry. Hi, Pat, how are you? You're welcome. So you just pull the opposite corners. You see that it wants to curl up. I have a piece of glue there. Pull the opposite corners. It goes in automatically. Hey, Robin. Scrunch up the middle. Hi, Lorraine. I'm making a poinsettia. Turn it and then turn to the pretty side up. You're not alone, Raven. Your grandkids started last week. Wow. Hi, Cecile. Was a lot of mesh to cut for this. But if you're using, you don't have to add the extra zip ties if you double each piece of the mesh. But it's pretty much the same thing, pretty much the same amount. So I just add the zip ties and put one in each one. Wow, that's early, Debbie. Either way, now if you were using burlap or fabric mesh, you do not have to double up. You can just put one in each of the regular zip tie, holes. You don't have to double up if you're using the regular the fabric mesh or the burlap. This is the Unique in the Creek flower board, Robin. Yes, 10 by 9. If you go to my website, Wreaths by Connie M, the very first post, you click on the blue link to bring you to the UITC website and put in Connie M at checkout, and you get 10% off. So sometimes it, sometimes it pays to use the fabric mesh. You don't have to cut as much. Hey, Michelle. But tonight I'm using the regular old deco mesh. So I think I'm going to start selling kits as soon as I get set up to do so. Hey, Penny. How are you? I'm not set up yet, but the funny part is the kits are more money than what I sell the regular wreath for. You can't find fabric mesh? Try the Wreath Shop, Trendy Tree, Carol. I'm not sure if Deco Exchange has any. Click on my link and it'll bring you right to their page and you can check. You can also check with Waterman's Loft and see if they have any. I cut 2.5 rolls, Kathy. 2.5 rolls of mesh. You're very welcome. Yes, Leanne. I am sharing the holes, on this row. This row I melted 2 in between each regular pair, and I'm sharing on this row. There are 32 holes on each row. They have the character board. They have a small and large fat flower frame. They have the triangle board, and they have the horse frame. I don't think I missed any. Hey, Becky, how are you, girl? This takes up a lot of room. I was watching oh wait, let me share. I didn't share my video. Hopefully I could do it without screwing things up. There. Oh yeah, the cross frame, I forgot that. It's a sunflower. It's the first time I made one. Awesome, Kathy. Yes, I forgot the cross frame. That just came out, so thanks, Becky. Yeah, if we get to 200 viewers, we'll have a thank you gift. No, it's not. Thanks, Evelyn. My phone's not plugged in. Oh, goodness. Jeez, you know, it's so much to remember when you're doing these lives. And the funny part is I said, don't forget to plug my phone in. Hold on. Get in there. There. Thank you. Hey, Carla, how are you? Hi, Carol. Oh, welcome, Henrietta. First time watcher. Thanks for being here. I know you do, girlfriend. I know you do. All right. So this is just pretty much the same thing. Good. Hey, Ann. How's everyone doing tonight? Please welcome Henrietta. This is her first time with us. Hey, Elaine. So I've had a lot of people ask me, will I make a poinsettia? So here you go, guys. I'm all right, Carla. I'm all right. Now that I'm with my peeps, I'm all right. I did add extra holes, Venus. Hey, Barbara. Oh, goodness, Kathy. Hi, Jane. I added extra holes on this row. And these other rows I shared holes. But like I said, if you use fabric mesh or burlap, you don't have to do all that. You can just use the holes that are on the board. It's all you need to do. So sometimes it's a lot less work, but and probably if you figure it out, it's the same price because you're not doubling up on that mesh. You can, Linda. You can definitely make it on the small board. You know, I have not made one thing on the small board yet. I have it, but I just haven't made it. Haven't used that small board yet. So I'm hoping that Facebook gets this comments thing fixed pretty soon. Seems like anytime something like that happens, they don't seem to fix it. So I don't know. What do you mean, Willie? What you down about? Oh, I told everyone earlier. That's true, Michelle. The extra holes, I just melted them. Hey Janice, welcome for another first timer. I melted the extra holes in between here with this, well, you could, what do you call it? Soldering iron. I got this on Amazon and it goes right through it very easily. I'm going to use ornaments in the middle, Kim. I'm going to use Christmas tree ornaments. Yeah, I was upset because twice now someone commented on under my picture of my wreath that they wanted it, and I purchased extra stuff both times to cover it, and both times after I put the measly price of $45. I mean, I don't know if they thought it was free or what, but then they just say that they don't want it. So it's irritating. Yes, we're a great group of peeps in our room, Janice. You'll feel very welcome here. I say peeps because we have a group called Connie's Peeps. Thanks, Kim. I know, I want to make a tree soon too. It's a free group and anyone can join. If you're not following my page, please like and follow my page. Oh, and the only way to know when I will be live again is to click on the 3 dots at the top of the page and turn on notifications. That's another thing we can't do. I know, Willie. What can you do? We can't send out a notification to everyone when we're going live. That's why I'm really hoping to get YouTube going fast so that we have a backup. I saw your tree, Carla. It was beautiful. So I am adding a little bit of glue to each petal. I just do that. You probably don't have to. Robin, these wreaths are waterproof, but if you want to protect it from fading, you can spray them with the Krylon Clear Gloss non-yellowing spray, and it will keep them from fading for quite some time. Not forever, but quite some time. So you can put them outside. I know, Michelle, it was my fault. It was my fault. I just, you know, I'm too trusting, I think. I usually just take people's word for it when they tell me, you know, once is okay, but to have it happen twice in just a couple weeks, it gets to you. But, you know, what can you do? I guess they thought it was free or something. I don't know. So, oh well. Christmas is coming, so hopefully things will pick up. Yeah, it is pretty mean to do that. Because not only that, people see their post and think that it's not available anymore because they said they wanted it. But I'm just telling you guys, just so you learn from my what not to do's. You know me. I'm the one that tells you what not to do. Learn from my mistakes. Sure, Karen. The mesh is cut 9 inches. It's 10 by 9. There are 96 zip ties because I added in between the pairs also. This row I burned 2 extra holes in between. So each row has 32 zip ties on it. And it takes a good 2.5 rolls of regular deco mesh. If you're going to use fabric mesh, or thanks Deborah, if you're going to use fabric mesh or burlap, you could just use the existing holes, and you won't have to cut as much. Awesome, Nellie. Welcome home, girl. Although I bet it was fun camping. Our camping starts up again in September, but it's still so hot. You know, I don't even feel like going when it's this hot. But it'll be nice to see our camping buddies again. Hi, Sherry. And like I said, I add a little dab of glue on each petal, but it's not necessary. I just do it. Especially the in-between holes. They're not quite as tight as the normal holes. So, really, Sherry? Where are you in Florida? Hot here now, girl. Why'd you come now? Hey, Alma. Need to come to Florida in January, February. Hey, Debbie. So, hey, Bridget, how are you? Hey, Maggie. Maggie, I've been looking for our bunny kits, and haven't been able to find one yet. Oh, that would be awesome, Ellen. Send some of that down here. Good. Thanks, Pat. So now we're on to the next row. Hey, Reba. I'm going to take a quick drink. Hey, Fonda. Hey, Tammy. You're good, girl. Hey, Faith. Thank you. Yes, I don't know. You can read your comments on the iPhone, just can't comment on can't see them on the iPad. Right, Ellen? I know. Me too, Colleen. Really, Marlene? Starting to get nice here in the 80s and 60s. Oh, that would be nice, Maggie. Maggie, message me your cell phone so I can message you about the bunny kit. Hey, Candy. It's all right, girl. I always use the wood burning tool, Robin. I wish I didn't have to, but I don't like all the fraying, and it's the only thing I have found that cuts the fraying. So it's much faster to use the rotary tool. Oh, that one broke. Did you see that? It didn't like my zip tie gun. It totally broke. What if I don't use a wood burning tool to make extra? Oh, Marlene, I see what you're asking. You don't need you could use a drill, or you could use you could just use, it's too far of a spread in between on these. You see how far the spread is on this second row? You can drill them. Yeah. When will you do a butterfly wreath? Pretty soon, Kathy. Pretty soon. So that's why I added the extra holes. On this row, you really don't have to add the extra mesh. I have done it without. So, but I think it's prettier if you do. Oh, I cut it. I cut it, Donna. Yes, you have to cut it. Unfortunately, no one has invented pre-cut mesh yet. Can you imagine how nice it would be if they would? I'm sure it would be pretty expensive. I got you, Maggie. There's 96 cuts. This was a lot to cut. It took me over an hour. Hey, girlfriend. Any comments yet? Did you figure that out yet, Carolyn? Is Teresa new and I missed it? If I did, I apologize. Welcome, Teresa. All my peeps are saying hi, so I must have missed you coming in. I know. Can watch it on your iPad, on your iPhone or your laptop, but you cannot watch comments on your iPad. It's ridiculous. So for the new people, the fold is I just pull the two ends, opposite corners, scrunch up the middle. Let me fold the camera up a little so I don't, hopefully I won't knock you over. Scrunch up the middle, turn it, and turn it up to the pretty side, I call it. Just set it in a zip tie. If anyone would like these boards, please go to my page, click on the blue UITC link, and put in Connie M at checkout, and you get 10% off. You're not that late, Bertha. You're good. I am not seeing Teresa's comments for some reason. You have to watch vertical. Yeah, that doesn't work for some people. I got it on Amazon, Debbie. The zip tie gun came from Amazon. Wouldn't it, Donna? I keep saying that pre-cut mesh would be an awesome business, but you would have to burn the edges, not just cut them, because all the fraying by the time it's handled and mailed out and all that. You're welcome. This fold is the same thing I use on the angels, on the sunflowers. Can also use it on the tree. I want to make a Christmas tree coming up really soon. I'm also going to make a couple angels coming up. Awesome! If we get to 200, we'll have a thank you gift. Hey, Diana! Plus, it would be expensive. True, Michelle. But you know, if they could invent a machine to cut it that wouldn't be too costly. That would be good. Aw, thanks, Robin. I'll be making one of those this week. Hi, Sandra from UK. Welcome. So happy to have you. This is probably the easiest petal fold, I think, out of all of them. Hi, Ruth. I think if you're just beginning, this petal fold is the easiest. Right, Carol? I know. But the thing of it is, with the wood burning tool, you have to cut in between. You see how all the mesh, oh, this camera's crooked. Is that better? You see how the mesh has this squares? You have to cut in between the squares to get it to stay. Hey, Susan. That's the thing about the wood burning tool that you can't do with any of the other things, because you just go down that square. Thank you, guys. Yep. And I think that's what makes the non-fraying issue a lot, is going down in the middle of those squares. Willie was here a minute ago. Is Willie still here? Yes, 2.5 rolls of ribbon. I'm sorry, mesh. There she is. There's Willie. Awesome, Susan. Yes, if you want 10% off, click on my blue link on my page and put Connie M at checkout. It's really a good savings. Robin, I think fabric mesh or poly burlap is the best. Fabric mesh is a little bit cheaper than the poly burlap, and it's thicker. It's just as thick. Hey, Lisa. That's fine, girl. Yes, 2.5 rolls cut 10. Well, it's a 10-inch roll, and I cut them all 9 inches. You can cut them 10 inches if you want, but it just means using more mesh, and it's not really necessary. You don't really see that much of a difference. So I cut them 9 inches. Gary was here a minute ago. Hey, Belinda, you're fine, girl. I will, Evan. I actually just did drink. I am thirsty tonight. I don't know about you guys, but somebody mentioned they were eating a big piece of chocolate cake, and I have been craving chocolate cake ever since. All right, I'm drinking. And I never crave stuff like that, but oh, we went to Sam's today and the ribbon is in. I was shocked because last year we didn't get it till late. Thanks, Tracy. So I bought a few rolls. Yes, thank you for sharing. I'll show you, Ruth. I've been crafting for probably 45 years, but I've been doing wreaths for almost 2 years. I did say chocolate cake. I've been craving chocolate cake, and we went to Sam's and they had a big old chocolate cake there, but it was $17, and I thought, you know what? If I bought that thing, I would be eating the whole thing. So, all right, here's the fold. You see how it's folded up automatically? Just take the opposite corners and pull, and the middle goes in automatically. Just scrunch up the middle and turn it, and then turn it up to the pretty side showing. You bought 13 rolls? I'm one below you, Darlene. Just one. Yeah, last year we got it late, but it's there. It was there. And a lot of people said that they didn't have the truck ribbon. We have the truck ribbon. So that Sam's ribbon is a good buy, let me tell you. $6.98 for 50 yards is a steal. You're welcome. Hey, Melena. My first craft was probably sewing, Robin. I used to sew all my little girls' clothes. And then I went into knitting and crocheting and quilting. Yours didn't have the truck ribbon? Mine did. Dr. Tomorrow. Yes, Venus. Check it out. So I've done just about every craft. Rug hooking and cross stitch, and I've tried it all. And you know what? I think I cut too much. Why is it I can't figure out how? Well, we'll see if I cut too much. It looks like I cut too much mesh. I mean, all right. How much is 16 plus 16? Wait, the first row is, yeah, the first row is 32. Oh, that's why I figured wrong. And the next two rows are 16. So I cut extra mesh. Thanks, Cecilia. Awesome, Melena. I have, I just bought the, that's funny, Kathy. Yeah, I cut too much mesh. 64, and I cut, how much did I cut? I thought there was 32 on each row. That's right. At least I'll have it all cut for the next one, right? It's all pre-cut. 64 pieces. So, you don't need, let's see, I don't know how many rolls that would have been. I cut 96. So I cut how many too much? Ours didn't get it last year, Mary Lou, till late too. Maybe they're all getting the message that there's a lot of wreath makers. True, Donna. Good idea. That's right, Deborah. I was thinking that for my wreath kits that I would cut the mesh. Am I stupid? I cut 32 too many. Wonder how many are on the small board. I have, like I said, I've never made anything on the small board. So I might be able to make a small poinsettia on there. Nope, no harm done. Don't worry, it'll get used. Yes. So you need only 64, not 96. Make a red angel. I can do that. I could definitely do that. Wonder how many holes are on the angel. I know I figured it out before. I glue each piece, Cheryl, because we're adding zip ties. We're sharing holes, and I'm not sure how secure it is because they're the in-between holes. So it's not necessary. I just do it because I don't know how tight the zip ties are when you share the hole. I think Scott's having the next, well, there's several other smaller conventions going on. 36 on the small board. And how many extra did I cut? I can do that, Donna. Okay, minus the 8 on the outside. I cut 32, so I need 4 more pieces. Hey, Wendy, how you doing, girlfriend? Good thing I have you guys to figure it all out for me. Because I wouldn't be able to. I got ribbon from Sam's Club. So exciting that they had it. Of course, you know I wanted one of each one, but that's a lot. Terry, I'm adding hot glue because I add zip ties to the in-between spaces, and I don't know how tight it is. I don't know if it's tight enough to hold them. It probably is. I just do it. What does what look like, Carla? Yeah, I shouldn't have bought any, but I did. I did. I have that sickness, you know. What is it? The shopping anonymous? The ribbon. We need the therapy on buying ribbon. You're welcome. Hate to be a pain, but would you please show me the petal? Sure, girlfriend. It's the same as the sunflower and Shopaholics. You got it. And the angel. Just pull the corners, scrunch up the middle, turn it, and fold it, and turn it upside, you know, to the pretty side, I call it. This is my go-to petal. Made 2. Hey Gary, what you doing? This is a zip tie gun. I bought it on Amazon. It pulls it. Damon Oates, what are you doing? Damon, can you see my comments? Can you see comments? Because you know what? Nobody can see comments on the iPad. And yes, I have stock on zip ties. have to get your guys to call Facebook and tell them no one can read comments on the iPad. You use one. What you talking about? Yeah, it's weird. It works on the iPhone, but not on the iPad. See, no one can see comments on the iPad. So yes, Gary, this comes from Amazon. It pulls them and cuts them and saves a lot on your hands. You think so? I don't know. I already put my complaint in. I had people messaging me from your live telling me what people were saying. Hey, MJ, how are you? Thanks, Cindy. That's because they need to be watching you and not reading the comments. Very funny, Mr. Damon. I was watching. That's one way to shut me up, not being able to see comments. Just think how quiet it would be. Yes, this is a nice little gadget, this zip tie gun. Especially somebody like me who uses a ton of zip ties. Yes, if you have not subscribed to my page on YouTube, please do so. We need a backup plan because Facebook is acting silly. Awesome. I want a backup in case Facebook says you're not doing lives anymore. They could, you know. If you can see if you can see comments, consider yourself pretty lucky at this point. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done with the mesh. And look, we have enough for a whole nother wreath. Hey, Joanne. Because I can't count. You guys know I can't count. Thanks, Wendy. Yes, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Too many changes going on. You're starting to freeze on and off. Oh no, don't tell me that, Colleen. I hope not, Damon. I hope you're right. They already cut off our mini chat, you know. What else are we gonna do? Damon, everyone on my live says they want to meet and greet in Florida. Are you going to come through for us? I'm right. I know. I have to be quiet. They're going to put me in jail for sure. I didn't freeze on my end, thankfully. Not yet. I shouldn't say anything. I won't say a word, I promise. I'm sorry, Facebook. I will. Will you come, Damon? If I host it, will you come? I will, you know. I will host it. If you host it, I'll help you. I promise. Damon, that's mean. That's plain old mean. When did you? Yeah, that was a long time ago. See, everyone wants to come to Florida in January or February. Oh yeah, y'all gather in my shed. We'll get about 2 people in here. We'll get about 2 people in my shed. almost done with the mesh. How much it costs to put on a convention? Yikes. Yeah, I heard him. That's okay. That's all right, Christine. Hey, everyone wants to come to Florida in January or February, so I think it would be a great success. Did you guys see the picture we posted of Parker with the Soul Sisters holding him up? That was the funniest picture ever, I swear. That's my favorite picture of Parker. All the Soul Sisters picked him up. You'll be in Florida in September? Where? It's hot here now, you know. Where are you going in September? Probably in the Panhandle. One more. He is a trooper. That was really funny. And he had shorts on that looked like ribbon. It matched the black and white ribbon. It was so cute. You're going to Disney? That's only 2.5 hours from me, you know. It's awfully hot to go to Disney in September. We got all the mesh on. Right, Gary? I know, it's awfully hot here in September. Did I miss one? Where? I could have. Do you guys see that I missed one somewhere? Could be just the way you're looking at it. Alright, I have to show you something now. So this is what the hard part about putting ornaments in the middle is you don't know if they're gonna all fit nicely. So I'm going to put ornaments in the middle. Damon, you crack me up. Alright, so this is the hard part about putting ornaments in the middle, and I dropped one somewhere earlier. There it is. I see a spot on my left. All right. Did I miss one? Everybody's seeing a miss one. Darn it. I just dropped that again. All right. Where did I miss one? Show me. Because I don't see it. Hey, Lori. Show me, did I miss one? Tell me, guys, do you see a missed one somewhere? Because I don't see it. I really don't. 150. I didn't think I did. All right, if we get to 200, we're going to have a thank you gift. I don't see one. Oh, I missed Renelle saying hi. Hey, Renelle. put these ornaments in the middle. For the center. Awesome, Mary Lou. The way the mesh is folded. It could be. I don't see where I missed one though, but that doesn't mean I didn't. Hey Karen. Thank you, Lori. Has the number changed? Yes, it has, Carol. I miscounted as usual. So you only need 32, 16, and 16, which is 64. But you see what I mean about ornaments? They don't usually sit right, so I don't think, I may not need that one. Turn the board over and look at the back, and you will be able to tell if you missed one. Yes, I did that already, Patty. I'll have to look again in a bit. I don't know if I'm feeling these ornaments. Maybe I do need that one. What do y'all think of these ornaments? I do have smaller ones, and that's what I was going to use eventually. I was going to use smaller ones. I already got the hanger on, believe it or not. Hey, Linda. I was going to use smaller ornaments. Let's see. Can you tell they're not breakable? Alright, we're going to try smaller ones. Need a lot more for smaller ones. Oh, you're talking about the styrofoam? Well, I don't think that'll look like a poinsettia then. Oh, we don't need that one. You like the smaller ones? Well, they might cover better. You like the other size, Carol? Oh my gosh. Let me see if I have enough of them though. I'm going to put them around the outside first, because that's the part that I want to really cover, where the mesh ends. And then we can figure out the middle. I know. I need some more. I might have to mix. I might have to mix some sparkly ones in there. The small look better. Big ones in the middle. Well, let's see. Because I don't have enough of these either. Jeez, I didn't run into this problem last time I made this. Last time I just did 6 and it was fine. I can see you, Darlene. Did I miss some of your comments? Fill more holes with mesh, then add bulbs. Good idea, Darlene. Maybe I should add some, you know what, I might try to, maybe I should add the mesh in the middle. And then I'll put the balls on top of that. Good idea. We're going to add the last 4 holes of mesh. And then it might be easier to cover it. That's good thinking, girl. Not like I don't have enough cut. So do you see here there's 4 sets of 4? I'm going to add the in-between holes also. And then there will only be this one little spot in the middle that I'll have to worry about covering. So that was really good thinking. My comments aren't scrolling. I'm missing a lot of comments. You can see the board. Oh goodness. How about using a poinsettia flower in the middle? We could do that. Big on the outside, small in the middle. Yes, we're going to try that too. But for now, let's add these. You see how I'm adding zip ties in the middle of the regular 2 holes? That's why I add glue. I'm doing something Damon always yells at us about doing, not to turn the thing upside down. Because we're squishing it. I'm just adding the rest of the zip ties. Then we'll only have a little small section in the middle that we'll have to cover. There's a hole there. That's probably what I did on the last one that I made a year ago. I just don't remember. I only made one of these a year ago. See, I need 3 more. More mesh. I got you guys. feels good to cut extra mesh for reasons like this. Big on the outside, small in the middle. We'll see. See, my stupid things aren't scrolling. That's right, I already have mesh cut. Just plain deco mesh, Joyce. That's the petal. It's beautiful. I'll show it again, Lana. Thanks, Linda. I do have enough mesh. Thanks, Ruth. Sorry, Thanks, Faye. My comments aren't scrolling, so I missed a lot. You're right. You're fine. Okay. Right, Robin? It's so good to have lots of help. I did cut extra mesh. Lots of extra mesh. Not on purpose. Just that I can't count. Angie, there are, what did we figure? 32, 16, 16, and 8. Oh yes, Jane, that's an ongoing problem. Just another problem that the comments fade away. No, it's 10 by 9, Lana. All right, we need 72, 16, 8, 8, wait, 32, 16, 16, and 8. Get your calculator out. All right, someone wanted to see the petal fold. $73 pieces. All right. Pull, fold it up the middle, scrunch it, turn it, and flip it over. 72, everyone's saying. Don't ask me, because you guys know I can't count. You already found that out. $32, 16, 16, and 8 for this middle section. If you're going to do one of these though, if you use red fabric mesh, it would be really pretty. And then you don't have to add extra holes and shared holes and all that. Well, we added more in the middle, Darlene. We found that it'd be easier to cover if we add all the mesh in the middle. Extra holes. I mean extra for the middle section. Petals. Don't you like the way I say petals, Mimi? I am saying them with a D, I know. They are petals. Well, I could always add pom-poms. But I think the ornaments went over pretty well last year. Okay, Mimi. Girl, I could be saying petals. Just easier. Ooh, gosh. You not only have to teach me to count, you have to teach me to talk. You're welcome, Diane. So 72, all right. So we didn't cut as much extra as we thought. I don't know, we'll see, MJ. 3 balls for the center. I know last year I only used about 5 ornaments in the center and it was plenty, so this must have been what I did. I probably added all these extra petals. Couldn't see, just scrunch in the middle on angle. I'll show you again, Lana. My camera probably, I probably banged the camera. So you just take it, pull the 2 corners opposite, scrunch up the middle, fold it, and turn. You're welcome. If you're not following my page, please do so. Oh, that one let go. You see, that's another reason why I'm using glue. You see how that zip tie just let go? These are probably not the best zip ties in the world. Thanks, Linda. But that's another reason I add glue, because I don't trust these zip ties. And when you're putting a zip tie in the board, make sure the flat part of the head is facing the part that it goes into. Yes, Danita, it's going to be a poinsettia. I'm the same age, MJ, so I know just what you're saying. I need to drink. I do need to drink. I need a stiffer drink than I have, but I can't drink it because I'm allergic to it. We already hit 150, Carol, so our next goal is 200. So, all right, we only have 2 more to go. Yes, we're going for 200 because we already hit 150 a couple times. We already had the thank you gift for the 150 goal. Well, we're glad you're back, Carol. All right, we have 1 more petal to add after this one. So I'm going to show you the fold one last time. Show you the fold one last time. Here you go. Pull the opposite corners, scrunch up the middle, fold it, and turn it to the pretty side, I call it. Thanks, Sharon. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so, and like and follow my page, because we have thank you gifts for all those milestones. I missed one. Where did I just put that one in? Is it there? I missed a glue somewhere. Oh well. I don't know where that glue. Hey, Mary! I'll just add a little bit of glue here and there. I don't know where I put that petal in. All right. Now, let's see what kind of ornaments we need. Do we need the big ones? I think we only need 3 of the big ones. Or do we need the smaller ones? What do I do with those smaller ones? Oh, there they are. Ugh. Oh. Yes, I'm going to be making a Christmas tree. Okay, what do you think? The big ones? I don't know. Let's try the smaller ones. If I miss comments, please repeat, because I hate when I miss them. I don't know. I think I need the bigger ones. I do think I need the bigger ones. 3 large, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Not 3 big, looks like a face. Smaller one's probably better. Small. Alright, let's see. Hey, Becky! Large or the small? Which ones, guys? Well, that's a little odd looking like that, but small. You like the small? There you go. 5 small. Well, I have 6 small. Everybody's liking the small. The small looks more like a poinsettia. Seven small ones. Thanks, Debbie. I see that, Bertha. You just said you like the small. Small looks more like a poinsettia. You like the big and the small? I like the small ones. I kind of like the small ones, I think. All right, we're going to take these things off the back because you don't really need them. Yes, Danita, I am going to add leaves. So I always take these things off the back. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right, I have 7. I didn't even count them. Thank you for telling me. Awesome, Maggie. You have a great night, girl. I'll text you tomorrow. 6 small and 1 in the middle. Yes, I didn't count them. I mean, I thought I had 5, but you know me, I can't count. We already determined I can't count. So you don't need these things, so I just take them off. One less thing to fall off. Alright, I had them on there just right before. What the heck happened? Gosh. Well, you know what? Before I put these on, we already decided we're going to put those on. But before I do that, hey, Katie. How are you, girlfriend? Here's my Katie from Crazy Maisie Creations. Ugh, all the balls are falling on the floor. Good night, Gary. We can't lose any of them balls because I don't have enough. Ugh. Before we put them on, we're going to put the leaves on. I know, my balls are falling on the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we got them all. They all tried to run away, but they didn't get too far. 1 in the middle, 3 around it. Okay, let's put some leaves on because it's going to be flopped around until I get the leaves on. So we're going to put the leaves on first. So the way I put the leaves on is the hanging holes over here where I already have the hanger on. So I put 1 zip tie here and 1 across from it. And we're going to put 2 leaves in each one. Same fold, pull the opposite corners, scrunch up the middle, and just fold it and turn it the pretty side. And I hold it with a clothespin and add another leaf to it. And then I add them into the zip tie. Same fold as the rest, scrunch it, turn it, and turn it to the pretty side, and fit this leaf inside this one. Now this is going to go into the zip tie different than the other petals. I got them at a flea market, Henrietta, and also at Harbor Freight had them. So I'm just going to slip these leaves into this zip tie. Night, Willie. Did I say good night to you? So we're going to slip them in sideways, different than the rest of the petal. So I'm going to have to put it down to do that because I can't hold the board and slip them in at the same time. This is a smaller zip tie on this outside part, which I don't know if it'll work. Thank you, girlfriend. I put 2 together and I cut the leaves 10 inches so that they stick out past the petals. 3 or 4 leaves would be good. Where's the other end of that zip tie? There it is. And just pull. This is one zip tie you could turn and put it into the back of the board. Thanks, Katie. Katie, when are we going to get together and have you do a Unique in the Creek board, girl? Anytime, girlfriend. Last year, I didn't even put leaves on the poinsettia, but I thought I'd try it this year. Good night, Deborah. You don't have to put leaves on the poinsettia. I keep saying poinsettia. You guys know what I'm talking about. Good night, Darlene. Scrunched corner to corner. I don't know what you're saying, Elaine. Scrunched corner to corner. Put them in front of the board. Yes, I am putting them in front of the board. You just can't see because I can't hold the board. Oh, I see what you mean, Wendy. Go see all Monday. You're gonna go see all Monday. I don't know what you're saying, Reba. Probably other people talking, right? Alright. So I just grab the 2 petals, stick them in the zip tie sideways, and this zip tie is a small one. This is the small 4-inch zip tie I put out here, which is not easy to work with, but I wanted to put a green one so I'd know. And then you just got to try to slide it in till you get to the middle of the petal. And we'll flop it up. We'll freshen it up once I get the middle part done. Hey, Sarah, welcome. I'm assuming it's Sarah or David, but I'm assuming it's Sarah. So happy to have you. Now you see how it frays when you start messing with it. Even though I used a wood burner, it still will fray. Because I'm messing with it. Alright, let's try to put these ornaments in now. And then we'll worry about these leaves. What happened to the other one? I'm missing a leaf. Oh. just hiding down there. Yes, Betty, it will definitely fit in between two doors. I just have to lay them in there and then pick them up to glue them really quick. Maybe I don't need as many. Maybe that's the problem. I'm always losing my balls. They all fell off. There. I think I'm going to put... Yeah. They love to go flying. Alright, I'm going to put those on first. And then worry about the other one. And I'm going to take a drink because I need one. I think I should start with the middle one first. Alright, we'll put the middle one on first. And then we'll go around it. Gotcha. We're going to put the middle one on first. That's definitely the middle. I am located in Southeast Florida. Are we talking to Sarah or David? I know you don't want to be called David if you're Sarah, and you don't want to be called Sarah if you're David. Yeah. West Palm Beach. Palm Beach is the rich. I thought so. I thought we were talking to Sarah. Palm Beach is for the rich people. I'm on the other side of the tracks. I'm not where the president stays. Yes, it's regular deco mesh. Are you Fort Lauderdale, Lana? You're not far from me, girl. Weather's okay. Alright, so we're just going to glue around it now. And hope I don't have to show you what not to do again. Ah! Just found out one of my coworkers. Fort Myers, wow, that's not far either. That's right across the state from me. I'm in West Palm Beach, Lana. North of West Palm Beach. Fort Myers. Oh, we forgot to take that little thing off of this one. Don't need these little things on here, so I'm just pulling them off. When Damon came to visit Florida, he was in Fort Lauderdale. Yep. How about Kansas? Is that where you are, Pat? I have a friend that lives in Kansas. We're about a little less than an hour away. I know it takes us 45 minutes to get to Fort Lauderdale Airport. Ah, we have a friend that lives in Kansas. All right. I'm just gluing around. I know, right? He wasn't there very long. But that's the first time I met Damon. He was in Fort Lauderdale. I do, Faye. I have a friend in Iowa. You're 10 minutes from the airport? Well, we're 45 minutes to the airport. I know, because I've driven to that airport several times. Well, is 2 more going to be enough? Yep, I think it is. Whew. Oh, these balls just like to go on the floor. Has anyone heard if Scott announced when the next crafters convention is? I don't know, Lana. I don't know if there's a calendar. Right, Christine? I know. These balls just like to fly away. The Crafters Convention's going to be in March. I hadn't heard that. Thanks, Christine. Are you in Damon? I am, Angie. I'm in Damon's coaching group. He's my coach. I get yelled at a lot. Because I don't listen. I'm not a good student. All right. What y'all think of the poinsettia? So I didn't tell you the leaves I cut at 10 inches, maybe I did, so that they stick out past the petals. Right, Doris? If anyone would like this wreath, it's $45 plus shipping. But if you really want it, don't tell me you want it and then not take it, please. Are they, Elaine? I hope it's not in Texas. That's too far from me. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Wendy. Thanks, guys. I think these balls are 1 inch. Pretty sure they're 1 inch. Thank you, Bridget. The petals are 9 inches, Margarita. The petals are 9 inches, and the leaves are 10 inches. Good night, Henrietta. Thank you, Linda. Welcome, Lena. So happy to have you. If you're not following my page, please do so. And if you'd like to know when I'm live again, you have to click on the 3 dots at the top and turn on the notifications. Yes, I heard that, Michelle. They're both as far away as they can get to me. So, again, this is $45 plus shipping. If anyone would like it. This was a pretty good seller last year. Woohoo, Texas. I did add holes in the second row that I used, Lana, and the other holes I did the in-between. I added zip ties to the in-between holes. Oh, thanks, Marlene. Your iPad's down to 4%. Better get that on the charger, girl. Thanks, Karen. Thank you, Lana. So, yes, thank you all. Please go and like and share my page, and please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. I agree, Christine. We all have to come to Florida in January or February. Damon's coming to Disney in September. That is way too hot. It's alright, Dolores. It'll be on YouTube. Probably this evening, tonight. Thanks, Luann. Alright, let me put this camera up. Say goodbye, good night properly. So, coming up, we're going to be doing angels and Angie, I don't sell a lot anywhere. I tried to. I have Etsy. Most of all my wreaths are on Etsy. Here's the back of the board. So nice and neat. Thanks, Dolores. Good night, Venus. But it's hard to sell, but I keep working at it. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Hopefully it'll pick up at Christmas time. And I didn't do well at the shows. This is the Unique in the Creek flower frame. If you would like it, any amount, please go to my website, click on the blue link and put in Connie M at checkout, and you get 10% off. So, alright guys, that's all I have it. Did you, Angie? Yes. Etsy is, I don't know, I haven't done extremely well on there. I've sold five things. Remember, I also have the small and the large angel kits, and I have the add-on easy bow maker for the easy rose maker for your old bow makers. Thank you, Rita. Hey Rita, how are you, girlfriend? I didn't know you were on. And so let me know if you all want any. And this is it for tonight. Thank you for spending your evening with me. I'll be back for some angels and couple other things this week. I don't know what else we were gonna make. I forget now. I had it all in my head and I forget. Thanks, Robin. Happy to have you. So, again, thank you all for being here. Love having you all with me. If you haven't followed my page, please do so. Turn on those notifications and the three dots on the top. And that's all we got. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. God bless you all. Good night.